Good morning, everybody. It's almost 6 a.m. That would be 9 a.m. Eastern Time for those of you on the East Coast. And of course, the stock market is going to be opening up in about 45 minutes. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Of course, this is TMOC, episode number 16. So thrilled. I'm on a roll right now. I'm just so excited about, well, my new goal is to be the oldest cast member of Saturday Night Live ever. And I think I can achieve that goal. I'm pretty sure that I can. With your help and my 21 subscribers, the sky's the limit. So I did get some feedback, of course, from my episode yesterday, as I would expect. And I'm pretty sure you can figure out who was a little upset with me by my episode 16. So, yes. I didn't want to say it, but of course, it's my brother, Steve. And he called me, and he said to me, Rob, I saw your episode, and I noticed that you had this piece of paper from law office. And I said, you know what, Steve, I'm really sorry. Because he's right. I shouldn't have aired something that was between us like that. Okay, we're gonna get to the comedy in a second. But I think it's important. I want to be transparent, right? Isn't that the thing that we do nowadays? We're transparent with our audience. I want to be transparent so you guys know what's going on in the background. And I told him that. And then he pushed back a little bit. He says, you know what I'm talking about. And my brother, he likes, I don't know if it's because he's an educator and he's smart and he wants to teach, because he's a fantastic teacher. I already told you about he teaches me like I'm Forrest Gump and he's my mom, in Forrest Gump. And he explains things in a way that I can understand. So he's a great teacher. And so a lot of times he makes me figure things out when he's talking to me, and he says, you know what I'm talking about. And I figured out what he was talking about. So yesterday, when hold on, let me get my notes. Oh, by the way, I did take your advice on this, Steve, and this is working out great. I've got my checklist ready to go today with all my topics and things, and I'm going to stay on point. And he says to me, because I wrote it down, he says, you know what I'm talking about? And then I figured it out. So yesterday, I told you guys that my brother kind of sued me, I guess you would call it. Or I like to think of it was just like negotiation. He just wanted to, he just wanted to be part of this. That's how I'm viewing it now. I'm not viewing it like he's taking 35% of everything 35%. Okay. That doesn't matter. You know what? He deserves that, because if you knew the things that my brother's done for me, we should be 50-50 partners, maybe even 60-40. Him 60. So, okay, I get where he's going. So, yesterday I told you guys I got the thing from the law office here, and he said, you need to fix that. And I'm going to. Okay, I need to be transparent and honest. So I told you guys yesterday, I get this thing, and it was from the Beverly Hills entertainment law firm of Bob Wee and Mary Screw and Jesse Howe. Sorry. And then I had that little reflection moment. And I said, oh, the law offices of we screw 'em and how. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. You're like, we screw 'em. Well, it's not Mary screw 'em. It's just Mary screw. And my damn brother, he's just like, he's on it. He's like, little details. He catches me all the time in my mistakes. So I apologize. It's from the law firm of We Screw and How. You're welcome, Steve. Okay, so you know what? I don't want this to be another 30-minute video. I'm going right to the comedy right now. Before I get into the comedy, and don't roll your eyes at me, audience. Before I get into the comedy, I have to make a disclaimer. Couple of disclaimers. I do have a legal department now. If any of you are out there that are influencers like me, you know that you need to have a legal department because you can get yourself in trouble if you say things that you shouldn't be saying. So I have to tell you guys about this. From my legal department. Hold on. I'm really sorry. Okay. So I need to say this to my audience. The following episode of TMOC is for entertainment purposes only. Parental discretion is advised. There may be sexual content. Oh my God. I said sexual contact. I'm getting in trouble now, and I'm not editing that. That's okay. I'm my bad. I use sexual content. Okay, and parental discretion. And the notorious ROBB is not a medical professional. Well, I guess you'll understand in this episode. Is not a medical professional and is not giving medical advice. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. You're welcome. All right, legal department, we got that out of the way. Okay, to the comedy, huh? All right, so here's the thing. I'm going to do one topic because that way I'm not going to get off of things. So I was searching my mind yesterday. I'm like, what can, I've talked about my childhood and some of that stuff, and a lot of people go, oh, I don't like that. It doesn't sound good. It sounds like, your mom, may she rest in peace. Your mom, she did the best she could and all this stuff, and it sounds like you're coming down on your mom, and then your grandma, you're talking about the rum cake. You're eating rum cake for breakfast like that was she was a neglected guardian. That's not good. And I'm thinking, okay, and then of course I want to talk about my entire life from the time I was born, and then of course there's that whole logistics thing, and so one topic seems to make sense, and I can make this thing a very quick video. So I was thinking about, what can I talk about? What do I know? What do I like to talk about? And I came up with a lot of different ideas, but I ended up with penis. Yeah. And first of all, I spent a lot of time with my penis, and we've been together as long as I can remember. And so for the ladies out there, and maybe if you have a really good relationship with a significant other in your life, a male partner, husband, whatever, boyfriend, whatever, you may know some of this already. All the guys out there definitely know about what I'm going to talk about the penis. And we have a conversation. Men have conversations with our penis all the time. I mean, literally all the time. And and as you know, the medical science isn't completely out yet. I believe the journal of the New England Journal of Medicine is going to be putting something out pretty soon. I'm pretty confident. It's something that, again, I do a lot of things, and one of the things I do is I'm a part-time medical researcher. I don't have any credentials for that, nor do I have specific education on that, although I was a biology major at UCLA for about, I don't know, 45 minutes, I think it was. But I learned a lot. Okay, I know about mitochondria, don't get me started. Okay, cytoplasm, that's child's play. And osmosis, who doesn't know about osmosis? So, I think while I don't have the credential, I can be a medical researcher. So, I've done a lot of research, and of course, I've spent a lot of time with my penis. And one of the things that people are going to find out, and men already know it, is that the penis is basically just without the legs, because that would look, can you imagine, like legs and arms, like without the limbs, right? So the penis is basically a replication of yourself. When you're a man, that penis is you. Okay? Some people might say, well, the testicles, that could be kind of a limb because it's hanging down like that, and then you got the penis that, that's the body, and it's got a little head. Sometimes it wears a hat, sometimes it doesn't, and that's the nice thing about, and just like men in general, we're all a little different, all kinds of different penises, and that's the glory of being a penis. Okay, so see, I'm still managing to get off topic a little bit because I was talking about some of the medical research that I've been working on for years, and I'm talking about for years. I mean, most people, they talk to their mom first, and then everybody else from there. I never told this to my mom as I was growing up. Because how do you tell your mom, like, Mom, my first words were not to you. They were to my penis. And I didn't, that thought, it's like, oh, because my mom very sadly, and I'm not gonna get emotional today, but my mom very sadly, she passed away, and it was a very serious, very serious illness, and that's not something that you're not gonna, your mom is dying, and you're not gonna tell her that I talked to my penis before I ever talked to you when I was a little, well, according to my mom, I learned to speak at like 3 months old. So, I was walking at 4 months old. I spoke 3 languages at a year old. Learned a little bit of algebra at 5. But anyway, I'm not going to tell my mom. The first time I spoke to my penis. But you guys get the drift. I think now I'm going to get in trouble from my male audience because they're going to be like, thanks, Rob. I mean, notorious. Now we have to tell our moms, if they're still with us, that your penis was the first person the first person you ever talked to, because that's how we think about our penis. It's like, to us, I shouldn't say to us it's like a person. The penis is a mini version of us. I told you about it's got the head. Okay, I know it doesn't have the limbs because, okay, let's be honest. Okay, so let's say I'm a penis. Okay, and I've got, my head here with a little, okay, so the eye would be up here. You know what I mean? Like, so I've got the eye, because that would look really funny too. That would look like that movie, where they had the hot dogs and the buns, and they were pretending like, and the buns had the little mouth, and you know what that mouth was. and the penises could talk, but they're, And I understand because, when they were shooting that movie, they couldn't put the real eye, because, you know, most penises, the one-eyed monster, it's like it's up on top. So it would be hard to have the camera angle, see if the penis. So anyway, again, I'm getting off topic a little bit. So I have been doing the research. Anyway, we don't want a penis to look like that because first of all, that would be uncomfortable. Although I have had some experience with some apparatus, shall we say, outfits for the penis. You guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes, our ladies love to dress us up, and you know what? I don't want to leave out my LGBTQ community. Okay, so you men out there, God bless you, my gay and queer community. I want to encourage you to participate in this because although that would be, when you've got two men, you guys know everything about each other because you share the same equipment, so you know what's going on, and you know that your penis is like a little mini version of you. Some a little bit more mini than others, but anyway, so I was thinking about that, like, okay, well, yeah, sometimes our significant others, they like to buy us things, like they like to buy us clothes. Well, sometimes they buy us stuff for our penises. I've had, I told you, I warned you guys in advance, parental discretion is advised, and there may be sexual content in this, but, so, right, so sometimes, I remember, they like to get you outfits, like, oh, look how cute you're gonna look. Well, they want to dress up your penis sometimes. I had some partners that they said, wouldn't it be cute if I got something to put over your little penis and it had, like it gave it a little more personality? And I'm like, okay, I've never worn a shirt that has a bunch of nubbies on it like that. But if you think my penis would look cute wearing an outfit like that, that's got nubbies and all kinds of weird looking, just kind of things sticking out of it, like, and my partner would say, yeah, your penis would look super cute wearing an outfit that had like little. So okay, so anyway, now we've dressed the penis, but I keep getting off topic. We're talking about the penis, and this is a serious subject. So it's a mini version of you, which means that your penis has a little brain. And again, some brains are bigger than others, just like humans. So some penises are smarter than other penises, right? And I think you ladies and also men, you've probably been with penises that were like, oh, that's a smart penis. That's an athletic penis. That penis is just kind of dumb, just lying there, lazy penis. I've heard that a lot of ladies and men hate the lazy penis. And there's been a few times, okay, but anyway, so we talked to the penis, the first person we ever talked to, and so when I was coming up with this idea for something that would be maybe funny and also educational at the same time, of course I talked to my penis, and I said, my penis, I said, how would you like to be the center of my TMOC episode 16? And my penis like, hell yeah. And he talks like that. He's enthusiastic. I mean, and I think he's enthusiastic because, well, quite frankly, he hasn't been used. Well, okay. Anyway, but he's really enthusiastic. Like it's kind of weird. He's like, I want to get out there, and I'm like, yeah, you can't get out there because, well, I can get in trouble. See, that's the other thing. That's the crazy thing about a penis. Like, they can get you in a lot of trouble, but you can't get them in a, well, okay, there's a few times I had to take some antibiotics, that I got him in a little trouble. But that's not the same kind of trouble as that they can get you into, okay? They can get you into, if you think back in history about stuff, most of the stuff that we've gone through, like men, and have gotten in trouble for, really has to do with our penis. I mean, quite frankly, the world's problems really is. What? Okay. My penis just whispered to me, that's not cool. Let's get back on topic. You know, we can talk privately about how I've gotten you in trouble. Okay. You know what? He's right. I'm not going to air our dirty laundry right now. So anyway, so the penis has a little, it's got a brain, and so we can communicate. That's a great thing about having a penis. I'm sorry, ladies. I don't know if you guys communicate with your. Wait a minute, but that's why okay, so you got the vagina monologue, but I don't know if that's. So a monologue though is just like a single person speaking out. So do you guys speak to your vagina? Like, do you have I mean, you could. I mean, but they're kind of tucked in there, so it might be hard to hear them. I mean, it's easier to hear a penis. Like, I can just, we can just talk. We can, I've got to, look down and look at him and talk. But, the nice thing is, if I hold him, like that, then we're looking eye to eyes, eye to eyes. So, here I go again, getting off topic. So, anyway, so as you guys know, I love to make acronyms. TMOC, Making of a Comedian, TTG, The Trading Guru. I've got my new WILT or WILT, what I learned today. Well, this episode of TMOC, episode 16, about the penis, PENIS. I need an acronym because I like doing that. That's my thing. I think, part of my thing, what I'm going to send to Lauren, I call him Lauren. Well, all right, I don't really know him, but Lauren Michaels in New York, to be the oldest cast member on Saturday Night Live ever. I like to refer to myself. I'm going to be, well, I don't want to just put myself in a box here. I'm in a box. I don't want to put myself in a box here, but for right now, for today, I'm going to be the acronym comedian. And so we're talking about penis, and I talked to him about that. And so the letter P, right? PENIS. The letter P is it stands for person. Well, okay. First of all, I don't want to keep teasing you guys. Let me take care of a little business here before we get into it, because this is something I just need your complete attention on this, and I don't want to have any distractions or anything that might come up that would interfere with our day. And I know I apologize. This isn't how I should treat my audience. But okay, so what we're talking about today are the characteristics that make for a good penis. So for you men and for the ladies out there, I'm trying to help you to have a better penis, to have a penis that has good characteristics. So, as being the acronym comedian today, the first one, letter P, of course, is personality. You want your penis to have some personality, right? You want him to be, lively and just, you want him to perk up and just, talk to you, smile at you, just have a nice personality. Okay? And then E is for enthusiasm, right? Who wants to be with anybody that's not enthusiastic, doesn't have enthusiasm, right? When I'm acting like this, hey, let's go have some fun. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's 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 go deep sea diving. You know what I'm saying? Let's do some exploring, right? I'm up for that. You know what I mean? Up for that. Enthusiasm. You need that to be a good penis. And N. You need to be needy. I know a lot of you are thinking, needy? I don't like guys that are needy. Oh, you're not giving me enough attention. I need this. And, oh, my back. Oh, give me a back rub. It's not what I'm talking about, needy. I'm talking about needy. Like I need. You know what I need. And you want your penis to be needy. Enough of that. And then notice there's only a single I in penis. There is a reason why it's called a penis. Don't mistake anything. Scientists, they think about these things beforehand when they name. It could have been called anything. It could have been called anything they wanted, but they called it a penis. You could have changed the consonant or anything else. You could have eliminated one of the vowels, but they called it penis, Penis, and now we're on I. And there's a reason why there's a single I, right? Because a penis has only one eye. That's the first part. That's, again, with my medical research, that'll help you guys. But I, of course, stands for intelligent. You want a smart penis. That's obvious. Why do you want a smart penis? Well, let's think about that. What is the advantage of having a smart penis? Well, first of all, a smart penis is able to learn, right? I'll give you an example. I remember the first time my penis met somebody else, and he's like, "Oh, I've seen this before, but never, live. But I think, even though I've never done this before, I think I'm ready to try this, And the first time, it was a little surprising, and my penis was enthusiastic, and my penis definitely had a lot of personality that time, and my penis was very needy, and it was a good experience. He didn't last long, but he was smart enough, intelligent enough to learn from that experience, and says, next time I'm going to do better, and I'm going to figure out how I can do better. Right? And he suggested to me, after that, how about if we, do that thing next time before you meet our friend, and then I think it'll be better for me, meaning my penis, and I think I'll have, I'll still have enthusiasm, and I'll still be very needy. And I think we may be able to spend more time together, me and my friend. My penis is talking about his friend. And I said, that's a great idea, but that's where you go. That's an intelligent penis. You see, if your penis is dumb, And I've heard this from a lot of ladies and men, that I've heard of some penises that just aren't smart, and it's not, it's not their fault, but and those well, I don't call them that, but a lot of ladies call the dumb penises. They call them special penises, special need penises, and apparently those penises, they don't learn from their first experience, and it seems like apparently, like my first experience, my penis had, it was a very short experience, but apparently these dumb penises, they can go years and years and years and years, and they still haven't learned. So it's like their first experience is the same as this experience and that one, and you've seen these guys, they still play Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, and they usually, so if you see somebody like that, they probably have a dumb penis anyway. So you don't want a dumb penis. Intelligent, I. And of course, then I came to the S. Well, what am I going to say? S. That has to do with penis. S, that has to do with penis. And I'm thinking, so the letter S, what word starts with the letter S that I can use that would be something that a penis, it would be good to have as a penis, a good characteristic of a penis. And I came up with, well, I was really struggling, to be honest with you. I was struggling with the letter S, because I'm like sour? No, you don't want a sour penis. And I'm thinking sweet. Well, that might be nice, right? Like you eat the pineapple, and oh no, that would be for semen. And then I came up with semen, and that's a topic for another day. That's usually a topic. That's a hard. Semen is a hard topic to swallow. So I'm not gonna talk about semen right now, because there's a lot you can say about semen and texture, taste, viscosity. See, do you see what I'm saying? If I start talking about semen, I'm just gonna. I could be here for another 40 minutes. So then I thought about, okay, sensitivity. Sensitivity. That's a good, right? You want not only a sensitive penis, baby. I understand. I understand. You're not in the mood tonight. Let me give you a little massage. This is my penis talking. Just a little massage. Let me just, give you a little massage. How's that? Oh, anyway, so sensitivity, right? Oh, also, I guess it could be sensitivity in another way, but that could be a bad thing, because if your penis is too sensitive, it's like, whoops, done, right? Okay, so that's not good. So then I thought, okay, sexiness, right? You want a sexy penis. You want a penis that, because when you feel, ladies, this is a characteristic of all human beings. He's being sexy, right? When you're, ladies, I don't care who you are, men, I don't care who you are. When you're feeling sexy, you're out there, you're feeling good. It's not like you're trying to, come across the wrong way, but it makes you feel good. It makes you feel desirable. So, but it's like, that's too easy too. Sexy penis, big deal, And then I thought, well, you know what? Let's think outside the box, which is outside the, well, it's not the box, but I thought, okay, let's not forget the penis's partner, the scrotum, right? The balls, the boys, the testes. I'm thinking, yeah, the scrotum, right? They're just hanging there. They don't, I mean, they have a purpose. We talked about semen and stuff. But I'm thinking, you know what, that'd be nice. All of a sudden, oh, Mister, I want to be the center of attention. We're not going to talk about the scrotum. And he sounded very angry when like really upset. And I said, what's going on? He said, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, take it easy. So, my guy doesn't want to talk about the scrotum. Whatever. Maybe some other time we'll talk about the scrotum. And I'm like, damn man, I'm thinking of everything. I'm like, oh, sausage. Well, that's too obvious, right? And what does that have to do with the characteristics of a good penis? Sausage. I'm like, sausage. I'm literally sticky. Like, I'm going through all the S's. Succulent. Then, yeah, that sounds a little, come on. Because then the succulent and you got the semen. No. Size. You can't say penis without saying size. Penis, size. Penis, size. You know what I mean? I love Forrest Gump. They're like peas and carrots, or penis and size. They just, Of course, the characteristic of a good penis is size, right? And I know all of a sudden, the men out there, they're like, hey, this is between us when you're talking about size. Because, all right, ladies, I gotta tell you the truth. Men are really good about fooling you about size. They are. We learn at a very early age, and it's you see giant penises out there, and then of course you've got, with the porn and stuff like that, with the 70s porn, it was ridiculous, And then, of course, when you're lucky enough to be our age, you had to do those showers. I don't think they do that anymore, but in like junior high school, you're taking showers with other young boys. But the problem is, especially, look, as you guys know, that went to school with me, I'm not talking about seeing me in the shower. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, I was a year younger, pretty much, than my classmates. So let's go to junior high school. That's 7th, 8th, 9th grade. I'm like 11 years old, and I got guys in the shower. I'm going in the shower with guys that are, well, 14, hitting that puberty thing. They got like a full bush. This was the 70s. We didn't manscape back then. And I'm sitting there, 11 years old, with my bald penis. And he's trying his best to, he stays healthy, gets his rest, and he's trying to grow and thrive. But some of these other guys they got 3 years on me, for God's sakes. They've already had their, let's call it a growth spurt. Okay, so anyway, so you can see why men start to get upset about, things like that, because it can be traumatic. You're looking at them. Yes, you look at them. Doesn't mean anything, but you do. You look. What do you get? They got all these penises sitting out there, and you're not going to look. And you're looking, quite frankly, you're looking for, affirmation. You're looking like, okay. Or maybe hope. It's like, okay, I'm 11 now, that guy's 14. Hey, maybe one day I'll look like that, Now, there's some guys, you're never going to look at. They're just like, what the heck? What is that? And what are you gonna do? And then you are so joyful when you see the guy who's got looks like he's got two belly buttons. You know what I mean? It's like that guy becomes your best friend. That guy becomes like, I don't want this to sound weird, but he becomes like your shower buddy. You know what I mean? Because I don't care, you're 11. You stand next to the guy who's got the two belly buttons. You're feeling pretty good about yourself. You know, even if yours is just like, you know, instead of having two itty belly buttons, at least you've got one outie. You know what I mean? At least standing next to the other guy, you feel better. Anyway, so of course, when you think of penis, you think of size, and then the whole measurement thing, you know, and ladies have been fooled. Okay, you got ladies, you're fooled. Guys, even when you do the measuring yourself, and by the way, men, okay, and ladies, everybody knows this. Look, and we all heard the term showers and growers and all this, and there of course there's truth to that. There is, you know. I don't like to brag, but you know, for anybody that's seen mine, in the less than enthusiastic state, we're talking at least 20 times. It grows at least 20 times, just so you know. And ladies, that's not typical at all. But mine does. Oh, uh-oh. That's my legal department saying, oh boy. Okay. Anyway, oh boy, another one. Okay. Anyway, so I gotta be careful what I say. That was like I'm getting too. Apparently that I can't say that. But anyway, so talking about that, you know, and so we have a way of, you know, ladies, you can be tricked, you know, get the lights off a lot, and you know you don't really get to see it in the daylight, and you know it's okay. But anyway, so penis size, peas and carrots, and so I was thinking to myself, let me think about my size. Why not? You know, transparency. No, I'm not going to give you specifications and measurements. Okay? Because that doesn't matter. Who cares? What is this, like, what is this, Tinder? I'm not, you know. You guys are interested, you know, buy me a drink. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway. So, but size. And I was thinking about my own experience, you know, and how size comes into play. And I don't think it will. Quite frankly, I don't think it matters that much. You know, and I know what you guys are thinking. Okay, well, look at that guy. You know, probably he can say that because you can tell by my attitude, my swagger. You know, enough said. You guys can figure it out. You know, my larger feet compared to the size of my body and my thick fingers. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. That's a whole other. Mishigosh, is that the word? Yeah, right. So, but I was just thinking about, like, you know, the feedback that I've gotten over the years on my my penis, specifically the size. And I was like, you know what? Quite frankly, you always get the one, like, you know. You get the silent. That is, quite frankly, ladies, look, we don't want you to lie to us, you know, but say something, you know what I mean? Express your appreciation, shall we say? And I think that'll go a long way. You don't need to say. You don't need to lie. Please don't lie. Lying is the worst thing you can do. That's like faking it. You know what I mean? Don't fake it, ladies. There are ways for us to know, okay? I'm a part-time medical researcher. I know when you guys fake it because I know the bodily functions that occur when a woman, you know. Okay. So for all you ladies, okay, that have with me, okay, you're not fooling anybody. Hey, see, I'm off topic, but we're talking about size. So I was thinking about, okay, let me think of the feedback that I've gotten, and I've gotten a lot of different feedback. I'm not going to go into that, but there was one. I mean, literally, and this is in my two sexual experiences that I've had in my life. The one that really sticks out was the person that told me, "You have a perfect size penis." I I am not lying. They told me I have a perfect size penis. And that made me feel, it just makes you feel. If somebody says to you, you're like perfect in any way, it doesn't matter. Like, your hair looks perfect, or my God, you have a perfect body, or you're like the perfect gentleman, or you're the perfect lady, or you're just, I mean, perfection. I mean, I know that we can't completely achieve perfection, but when somebody talks about my penis and says, "You have the perfect penis size. The size of your penis is perfect," you feel pretty good. I'm not going to lie. But then me being me, I can't let good enough alone. And I'm thinking to myself later on, I don't know if I'd had any cocktails or not, but I thought, the perfect size. There was nothing to measure that against. And by measuring, I'm not talking about the size. Well, but when this person said, "You have the perfect size penis," there should have been something after that. You have the perfect size penis because, you have the perfect size penis because it fills me up and it feels so good. You have the perfect size penis because it's just small enough so it's just easy. You have the perfect size penis because my vagina is so little that he can fit inside. You see where I'm going here? Suddenly, my delight of being told that I have the perfect size penis, I come to realize this person didn't tell me much. And then, of course, the insecurities start coming out. You have the perfect size penis if you were 9 years old. You know what I mean? Like, there's the perfect size penis, and then ... So, what am I getting at? Well, guys, one, now I'm talking to guys, because ladies, sorry, you don't have a penis. Guys, okay, size does matter. Don't listen to anything they tell you, okay? And I'm not saying you got to be big, you got to be small. You need to know. You need to know where you stand, okay? So, the next time a girl says, "Oh my gosh, that is one big penis," you need a reference. You need a reference point. Have they been with a bunch of tiny penises, right? Maybe they had a microphallus fetish. That's a thing. I'm a part-time medical researcher. And so they're a microphallus fetisher, and now they've been with somebody that's got like a, less than average size penis, but to a microphallus, it's big. You see where I'm going here? Men get the reference to what they're talking about. Oh, your penis is so girthy, Okay, let's talk about girth. Just for a second, we're almost done here. When a woman talks about girth and says that girth is important, yeah, I'm sure it is. You probably got a small penis. I'm sorry. And when I say small, just under average. Let's not get crazy. We're just talking about, small amounts. Girth is a word. When you hear that, that's when you need to start asking more questions. And I know what some of you are thinking, like, okay, if I keep asking questions, it's going to sound like I'm really insecure about my penis and my size and stuff like that. And then maybe again, then it'll hurt his personality because this, and then he'll be less enthusiastic. Definitely won't be needy anymore, and then he'll just sound dumb. So there goes the intelligent part. So, okay, I think we've gone full circle here. Personality, enthusiasm, needy. Intelligence, and size. You can't ignore size, but you know what? Size is last, so maybe it's not that important. You know what I mean? Maybe this time we don't save the best for last. Maybe personality is more important. Have a good personality with your penis. And I think, that's going to be the message today. I know we got away from the comedy, and I'm really sorry about that, but if you get nothing else out of this, men, ladies, have a personality in your penis. Be a penis with personality. All right? So you guys have a great day.